Welcome, my name is Muligan and this is Hearts of Iron 4 from Paradox Interactive. So it is finally out, Hearts of Iron 4. As a little disclaimer, I never played the Hearts of Iron series. I played as a kid, like a long time ago, but never really went into it. I did play a lot of EU4, so I have that going for me. And Stellaris, which came out a couple of weeks ago, a month I guess. So yeah, Hearts of Iron 4. Let's go. I watched tutorial videos online. Paradox Extra, a YouTube channel which is from Paradox, has hosted some little tutorial videos on how you can do a little bit of the basic stuff. So, you know, I guess we will start. Select scenario: Gathering Storm, Dark Times, Blitzkrieg. I guess we start from the very beginning and select scenario. These are all the... we can choose another country. Select country. Okay. So, the nation of the world, great and small. So you can choose the main powerhouses in the game, or in the World War II. Or you could choose any other countries that was in there, like Poland, or maybe even like stuff like Cuba. Who knows? We could do this. Let's do this. Let's see. We could play Spain, probably France, United States, Canada, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil. Oh, France has a lot. But I guess we are going to start with the German Reich. You can see Nationalsozialistische Deutsche Arbeiterpartei is what is at the top. Can force government of another country to adapt to same ideology. Can send volunteer forces. Justify war goal time when at war with the major. We can choose our difficulty. Recruit. I have full confidence in your courage. Player get more production efficiency, research, and political power. For the enemy is strong, so regular is the normal mode and veteran is a handicap. Historical AI focuses. So this means that the AI is going to try to get the same alliances as the Second World War. Sure, let's do that first and Iron Man mode, because why not? So we have the totalitarian regime, we have fascists, we have Adolf Hitler, no election, and the ruling party is the NSDAP, which is always at the top. So, bitter loser ideology, drift defense, can create factions, division, organization and planning speed, and political power gain. Let's start. Yeah, sure. Save. So, this is the problem. I never really played Hearts of Iron. So, is the game... Game is paused, right? Yeah, game is paused. Good. Now, the UI is similar to the other games. So, you have these little things. These are pop-ups. You can look at insufficient resource. We need oil and rubber. Equipment will be produced at reduced speed by factory-like resource. We can trade that. No division in basic training just means we are not recruiting anyone right now. No national focus set. This is oh my, so much to do. This is more or less the focus. Okay, let's see. We could get air innovation, completion time 70 days. Well, air experience plus 25, 2 times bonus research to this one. We could get at maximum infrastructure. We could then get the other stuff like defense, industrial stuff, add building slots and civilian factories. And then we could go down here until we get to the rocketry and the Wanderwaffe. Nuclear technology or extra research slot. Puppet Turkey requires alliance with the USSR. Controller. We can't get event ultimatum from Germany. Alliance. So we can mostly do this path or this path. You see, we have this. The branches are mutually exclusive. We could get on the side of the Russians. Be, hey Russia, we are good. Are we buddy? Which would allow us to get Turkey as a puppet. Or we could go against Russia, which would allow us to befriend Turkey only, and get maybe an alliance with Spain and Italy. Yeah, the alliance with Spain is only if we have this one enabled. France does not exist. Okay, we can get here befriend Poland, befriend war with France, Danzig at war, befriend Sweden, befriend the Netherlands, trade interdiction plan Z, which is more research, Navy experience, or we could get the U-boat effort, which allows us to get more U-boats. A lot of stuff and I have no idea. Here we have befriend China or befriend Japan. We can only choose one of those. So I would guess the political power, experience. Oh, if we do this, France gets the event remilitarization of the Rhineland. France and other nations may respond with hostility. Okay. So I would guess we want to get what? So, okay, let's go from the beginning. Now we are the German Reich. Historically, not the most liked nation on Earth, but okay. So my goal naturally is to take over the world because this is how I play most games. And we have two ways. We could go to the west, France, UK, Spain, Italy, you know, the West Europe, or we could go to the east. Now, the Soviet Union could be difficult to win against, but the rest could probably be pretty easy. Austria, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, not much to go against us, I would guess. So these are the both options. We could go to the north, but the north is always a little bit iffy, winter and so on. Or we could go to the south and maybe fall in Africa and Asia. So my first goal is probably to go, like history told us, and get an alliance with Russia and go against France and the West. So I would say that the national focus should be a treaty with Russia. Anti-Soviet pact, sure. Soviet Union must approve. Reduce ahead of time penalty or gives research. So this would allow us to go here and get an alliance with Russia. And go down here. So let's take... But first, before we do this, which locks us in, we go for some infrastructure. We go for the Reich's Autobahn, which add maximum infrastructure in certain cities, like Brandenburg, which is somewhere here. Now this is Hanover, here's Berlin, so here's Brandenburg. So this allows us to move quicker. Let's see, we have 3 dockyards, so we don't produce any ships. 3 military factories, 3 civilian factories, and research. So research. Select a technology to research. Let's see. Now, we want... what is this? Support weapons, infantry, defense. Oh, a lot of numbers. Click for details. Oh, this just is a little bit easier to digest. We could go for night vision. 7 years ahead of time. Land night attacks would be easier. We have basic equipment, we have weapons 1. We could go for better transport vehicles, it seems. We could go for special forces, marines. Enables marines. We have mountain infantry. Is this all we can research? No. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. So much fuck to research. This looks good. Industry. So, for wars, there's always a big industry behind a war machine. So, the branches are mutually exclusive. Can only progress in one of the branches. We could go for concentrated factory output, and max factories in a state would increase until down here. Or dispersed industry, which would increase the factory output, efficiency, retention, factory bomb vulnerability, and factories in a state. So we get more output here, but with this one, bombing our factories is not as efficient for enemies. We could get improved machine tools, production efficiency cap. We are 1 year ahead though. Construction speed, resource gain, efficiency. We have oil plant enables building synthetic factories. Can we research? This is research. Okay, we are definitely going to research this. One of the big problems for Germany in our timeline was the acquirement of oil. So we are trying to get our own oil and rubber and whatnot. We are going to get some resource gain. Requires construction 1. Research. Construction speed increase. And this is production efficiency cap. This is just really to... oh, those take half a year. Now, I'm coming from EU4. Clearly, I said that. And you have a lot of time in that game. You don't have a lot of time here. We have like maybe 4 or 5 years until the World War II normally would have been called into action. So, with doing that, we do have 4 slots, so... we could research this. Atomic research. Which would take a lot of years. Research time. More research time, yes. We're going to get more research time, and this... what is this? A research time, limited exports, decrease the time it takes for research. Limit technology bonuses, okay. So, okay. We now have 3 factories, we have 3 military factories, we have 3 dockyards, and no divisions in basic training, and not enough resource. Now what do we have here? Convoys, we have 200 convoys, use total 1. For naval invasion, battle plans, transferring troops, trade and supply. So trading would be the first thing we need. Air experience is capped at 500. As your planes are used on missions, you gain air experience. This means you can gain... Okay. Air experience is used to develop better variants of existing aircraft. This is the Navy and the Army. This is what we do for No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. Not, don't do that. That is done... Construction? I remember correctly. This was not here. I need a little bit of time for right here. So we could edit those templates. To edit these templates, we need experience. This is army experience for army, marine experience for ships, and air experience for planes. So you can add stuff here like support troops, you could add more artillery, mountaineers and whatnot. We have better armies set up. So, a lot of stuff we are working with. So, civilian factories, so we can get infrastructure. Where are my resources? We have political power to gain, because we are out of Hitler. We have manpower 1.3 million. That is a lot. We have military factories. We have 20 out of 40 in use. We have 16 out of 32 in use. And this is our national unity. National unity represents willingness, people. Okay. And nothing over there. Good. So what am I using here? Cost construction 3k. 3k factory. So they produce stuff from trade own. So I would guess the first thing we want is more factories. More civilian factories, which enables us to build more stuff later on. So I would guess we want to increase factories everywhere and some military ones. There we go. I guess it is enough. Synthetic refinery. Yes, please. We need 3. We need those later on. Later on. Then rocket, silo, and nuclear reactor later on. We do have a couple of docks. I don't need more of those. So forts are region in a little province, not in the whole region, and we can build them province-wise, wide like this, and not the whole region. The same with coastal fort. And then we can convert military into civilian and back. Oh, this is mine too. Okay. So we have some factories building. Our 3 military factories. Now we are getting some Opel Blitz, hardness, max speed, reliability. Take some fighter close air support. Service manpower, operational range, air defense 16. This is only 10. Has air attack 18. So this one has more attack. Max speed, reliability, production, naval attack, naval targeting. Then we have the tactical bomber, which is better at destroying stuff. Until down here where we have ships, heavy cruiser, destroyer, submarines. We don't need any oil for those. So we could increase. We don't have enough oil either way for efficiency. I definitely want more cruiser. I can't. Why? They're used up, I guess. There we go. If I do this, there we go. I want a couple more cruiser instead of only destroyer. And what do I want here? This production line uses 0, reduce speed. I do want to get out. We have more. We have some light tanks, some towed artillery, which has ranged attacks, soft attack 30, hard attack 2. Now, the attack here in this game is you have hard attacks and soft attacks. Hard attacks are good against hard armor, but bad against soft armor. And soft attacks are good against soft armor, but not hard armor. Which just means if you have a cannon, it is not as effective against soldiers as it is against tanks. And vice versa. So we get infantry equipment, support equipment. We definitely want some more support. We have the tank. Let's see, the tank has soft attack 14 and hard attack 6, while the artillery has 32 2. Now the tank has a lot breakthrough, so I guess it can go through enemy lines without any problems, which the artillery naturally can't. This is just to transport, I guess. So a couple more transport vehicles. How many factories do I have active now? That would be nice. Oh, we have 25 out of 40. We could get so many more factories. You know what? I'm going to convert some factories. Some military ones. We don't need that many right now. There we go. We convert to civilian. This will take some time, I guess. There we go. Let's do this. Can I... Okay. Alright. So shift left click is at the top then. Consumer goods, trading goods, good. We got that. We still have more factories, military factories. Let's increase our artillery. More equipment here. Couple more tanks. Couple more transports. Fighter. A lot of fighter. Some air. Let's go and decrease the numbers here a little bit. I don't know how much support we really need. Some bomber. Definitely need more of those. There we go. 3 more we can dish out. Naval dockyards are in use. Let's get more of these and more weapons. Factories are gone. No division basic training. Reinforcements, set priority for reinforcement. Medium reinforcement, high reinforcement. Upgrade request light tanks. So we can get some divisions training. So this is motorized infantry. Okay. We have a panzer division. We could recruit some motorized infantry and some light tanks. And infantry divisions. Cavalry division, which I don't think will do much. And mountaineers. Now, because we want to attack France, we probably don't need many mountaineers. It would be nice against Switzerland. So you know what? Let's train one of you. And one of you. So we are getting you. No location set. Let's set your location here and your location. Sure, let's set your location here. So those will be trained. Insufficient resource. This is the problem. We need rubber, we need oil. It would be nice to see here how much we need. We can always see in the construction, not in the production tab. We are missing 17 rubber and 30 oil. And we need some diplomacy. This is probably the most needed right now. Okay, so, hello. No national focus set. Oh, we can even see what focus they can set. Alpha Poland, war with Germany. And they have finished the 5-year plan. They could have. This is definitely not what I... Can I? No, there's no other... Okay, so we won. Justify war goal. Ask. Boost party popularity. Stage a coup. Can I get like, hey, let's be friends, improve relations. Cost us, oh, we need 10 power, political power, okay. I see 10 political power. We have these, we have laws and government, recruitment populace is increased output, partial mobilization. We could click to add more, which needs political power. Okay, pretty hard. Rule summary can force, okay, can create faction, can send volunteer armor. We have the faction of the Axis. Do we have any friends? There are probably some filter. So we have the... This is the naval map mode. Superior air map mode. Normal ground map mode. Supply areas map mode. We have states, we have resistance, resource. This could be interesting. Now, Poland has some oil. So, Austria has some oil, Hungary has some oil. So, we could go down here to Romania. Romania has a lot of oil. This could be a really good war goal down here. France has no oil. So, if we want to get to a good war later on, war that will eat our resource, which we have gotten until now, we probably want to go to Romania. Romania has a lot of oil. We definitely want to get those. The question is, can we do this before Russia is going in there? Now the big question is, where is rubber? Where do I get rubber from? Is this rubber? Aluminium? Do we have some sort of rubber? Aluminium? No rubber anywhere. Okay. Let's see what else. Diplomacy. So we are here. We can only see our... We see Russia or Soviet Union. Doesn't really tell me much here. Italy, are you my friend? Italy is one of the guys that is mostly start lend lease. We can support each other, other countries being at war. Send volunteers. They are guaranteeing independence of nations. Romania, do you have anything? No. Justify a war goal against them. Conquer. So, no war goal selected. Our war goal would be down here. Montana. Need 48 more political power. And last 250 days. So we need political power. This is what we need. Above all. So we set our research, we set our construction. Others diplomacy, we can't really do much. Trade is the big thing. We want oil. Oil export, delivery, influence. Our trade influence is okay. So free trade. Export focus, resource to market. So can we get stuff from the United States? Yes, we can. Where's our money? Do we have money? Is there something like money? Oh, we can see the overview of our stuff. Okay. We have display night, day. Toggle the unit icon's color on the map. Allied battle plans. This could be interesting. Let's enable that. We can select the division before creating an army. Sure. Back to trade. We need more oil. So United States would enable us to get oil. By amount 32. This deal will use factories currently constructing buildings. It's the amount that we need to buy to fill our need. So this is what we would need. We have and requires 26. We get traded nations. We can only transfer. Okay. So there's no negative to this. Trade. We definitely need the oil. Okay. I see. We have now a trade route which can be plundered. Ah, I see. Okay. So this is the reason why you probably want to get the oil from Soviet Union, because you can defend it more easily. And we need rubber. Rubber, United Kingdom, Netherlands. Netherlands. Ah, come on. Guys, you and me. Look at this. This is totally easy. And we got the max amount. I guess now we don't need anything more, right? We have to wait for the rubber and so on to appear. So we do have some soldiers here. Infantry with some panzer divisions. There we go. Northwest Germany. Okay, this is the Baltic Sea. We have some U-boats. We have one infantry. We have like no soldiers at all. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So we wait, I guess. How is the trading going? I hope it is going good. Production. We are now at a plus at everything. So here, which was really nicely put in the video, is you have this bar here, which goes up. If your factory produces something like infantry equipment, it starts off slow, but as you build more and more of the same thing, you slowly but surely get better at it. So the factories get better and better at building whatever you tell them to build. So we do have some soldiers here. We are getting some political power. So the first country we want to get into our good side is the Russians. So they don't like us much. National unity, they could break at any point. All Union Communist Party. Okay. We need 25. We could even wage war if we wanted. Let's see. Invite faction. -100. Not aligned. Austrian. Neither they nor we are at war. What about you? Non-aggression pact. Invite to faction. We could get a non-aggression pact. They will not accept. There. Improve relationship. Take some time. Okay, Italy. Not so much interested. Austria. Non-aggression pact. Why are you willing? Is likely to accept fascist pressure. A strategic reason to be friendly to German Reich. We can't get those. We maybe can get those later on. Stage a coup. Oh, we could stage a coup here. Try to stage a coup on behalf of a political party in this country. Coup strength is determined by ideology support. We could boost the fascists. If we cost 25. We could get the United Kingdom into a fascist state, which would allow us to get them on our side. We are going to get a non-aggression pact here. Will this cost us anything? No. Send. There we go, non-aggression between me and Italy. I'm not interested in Italy at this time. Resource map mode, they don't really have much we want. They have all the same stuff we have. So no reason to attack them. Improve relations over here. There we go, this should increase. We are losing, however, more political power, which is not good. And the Reich's Autobahn... Oh, so... I saw this before, but we do have this one. And this one is slowly ticking up, but it takes our political power. Which is interesting. So these are plus modifiers that will help us, like... More as you see here, political power 120. 120 political power, we can go to war with that right off the bat. If we wanted. But okay, let's see. Who is willing to do stuff with me? I would like Poland. What about you? Justify goal. Oh, if we want to take all of this stuff. Which could be hard. We need more political power. Why can't I take more? I can only take 5. I do want the oil of Romania. Sweden, Norway, Finland. So first Russia, we are improving. And I hope we can get them into a non-aggression pact. Or into our faction, or... There doesn't seem... Return expedition, gain control over all expeditionary... Oh yeah. Okay. So that we can send to help other countries. Stage a coup. We could stage a coup. Okay. But this will not really do much. The following equipment will be used to stage the coup. So this will take 0.5 until it reaches 200, which takes like 1.5 years until the coup is finally through. Okay, so I will end this episode here. I hope I did not forget anything or did something wrong. But this is the first time I play this. Time is slowly ticking by right now. If I am too paranoid that I did something wrong. So I'm going to slowly advance, and we will see in next episode how it turns out, if I did something right or wrong. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. And as always, thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.